6:30 a.m. We're headed to the Crystal Lake something by way of something trail.
It's called, we're doing Crystal Lakes Trail and Pacific Crest Trail to Sheep Lake.
And we're going to get some Sourdough Gap. Maybe. Bye. You can sit in the spring flowers. You can sit in the sun. You can sit in the snow. You can sit in the snow in the sun. You can sit in the snow in the shade. Looks like you can ski right into the lake. It is good for people. Crystal Lake sits at about 5,800 feet in elevation, and it is known to be an ultra-clear lake that's fed from the alpine waters from the surrounding snow melt. So I can see why it's a popular spot for hikers and people who want to take a dip in the alpine lake. When we were there, there was a yellow film in some areas, and especially along the shore and the corners of the lake. And this was tree pollen that's common in early summer, and it comes from the surrounding firs and pines, the conifer trees. These alpine forests release massive amounts of pollen this time of the year, and it collects on the lake surface, but it eventually sink or wash ashore.
She's eating a flower.
Just right behind the goat. Or sheep.
You think there's sheep out here?
Well, we are hiking the Sheep Lake.
Oh yeah, huh? Smarty. You don't want to break it.
Nope. This is the remains of an avalanche. On the north side of Crystal Lake is a historic connector trail that climbs this north shore. It's about 600 feet in elevation, about 1 mile, and it connects to the Pacific Coast Trail at Sourdough Gap. It's because of this connector, it's a popular spot, so you see some backpackers coming through. Sourdough Gap is interesting, amazing views from this corridor, and the name sourdough, the origin of this name is unclear, but it's believed to be named for the many miners who visited this area, and sourdough was a common hearty food that they used. It kind of reflects the demanding, jagged terrain of this area. So this Sourdough Gap, it lies on the Pacific Coast Trail, and this corridor was originally used by Yakima, Puyallup, and Colwitz tribes for centuries as seasonal routes between East and West Cascades of Tahoma or Mount Rainier. We were curious why some of the snow in the Cascades turns pink or red, so we did some exploration. And this is called watermelon snow, and it's caused by cold living algae. And the algae is called sanguina or Chlamydia monas nivalis. And these algae produce this red pigment that's a shield against UV light. And they bloom in the spring or summer. And when they bloom, they make the snow surface darker, of course, because of the color. And this causes the snow to absorb more heat. And the additional heat speeds up the snow melt. So it can impact water supplies and even glacier health. We also learned that we can help out. So it's kind of cool. You can help science by giving a report of pink snow sightings. And in some cases, you may even be able to submit a sample. We will put a link below to where you can share information. It's with the Western Washington University's Living Snow Project.
You know it? Yeah.
So when you're on the Sourdough Gap, for a moment you're on the Pacific Crest Trail, a trail that crosses North America. It leads from Mexico through California, Oregon, Washington, and into Canada.